Thanks for joining us today. I'm Marlin, Bohling, your tour guide to the ag commodities. Let's take a look at our grain trade in the early going today. We had the corn kind of chopping around here this morning. It tried to come back a couple of times to maybe put a plus sign on the market, and now I see it starting to fall out of bed a little bit. So we have July corn now down 8 1/4. We're at 8.01 1/4, just hanging on to $8 by its fingernails. We have December corn, the new crop month, 5 3/4 lower now at 7.59 3/4. So this market seems to be just kind of going sideways here this week. In the soybean market, well, we have July soybeans 19 cents higher at 16.75 1/2, and new crop November, well, we're 15 higher, and we're at 15.27 per bushel after, mixed guesses on the NOPA soybean crush report yesterday. It was lower than expected, but still the second highest on record for the month of April. Now, if you look at the wheat market, we currently have Chicago July 5 1/2 lower. We're at 12.42 per bushel. These quotes from bar chart are showing the Kansas City July contract 11 3/4 lower at 13.40 1/4. And in the spring wheat market, here you have July now 1/4 cent higher at 13.85 1/4, so not much going on there. September is up 2 3/4 cents. And in the cotton, let's go to July. It's down 175 points at 148.90. December down 100 points even, or 1 full penny at 131.96 per pound. Well, let's go to the Mid-Atlantic region and welcome in Ben Hushon of the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland, and chat about conditions there this week. So I assume planting progress probably has come along just fine in your area. Describe what the farmers are up to today.
Good morning, Marlin. Well, since we talked last week, we've had really good growing weather. We've had some scattered showers and storms, but the biggest thing, Marlin, is we've had warmer weather. So what that's done is it's gone from you got to get out of the pickup and walk out in a field to see if the corn's up, to where driving down the road, you look left and go, yep, there's corn. Okay, none there yet. There's some over there. So it's really coming up, honestly, looking better than we thought it might. Some of it was in the ground 20 days, 21 days. Now it seems like it's down to about 8 days till emergence. The other really good news, as you keep talking about grain prices, is wheat came out in head this week, especially over the weekend. We are seeing some winter damage, whether it's frost or whether it's some of those 28, 30-degree mornings that I talked about a couple weeks in a row. But we're definitely seeing crooked heads. If you walk in a wheat field and it's at a 90-degree angle about halfway, 2/3 of the way up, there's a high probability that was frozen while it was in the boot stage or even pre-boot, and causing, so definitely some will knock the top off of the exceptional yield, but still looks like a good crop.
When's the last time you saw that kind of a symptom?
We'll see it a little bit every year in some of the real early varieties. We're not seeing it in every field, but more than, in the past, there's 4 or 5 of us always trading texts and pictures. You'd find it in one place or 2 places. This year, definitely a little more common. I'd say could be up to 10% of the fields are showing that. So definitely a higher percentage than normal this year, but nothing catastrophic for sure.
Okay, well, I appreciate the update on what's going on in that region. Ben Hushon of the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland, and we look forward to talking with you again next week at the same time, find out what's going on by then. Well, we'll pause right here. We'll come back, and I'll get you updated on our livestock trade right after these messages.